I need your help. Like I genuinely do. And it's been on my mind for a long time, but I don't have anyone to talk about it to, so I might as well just say it to you guys. I know I'm a relatively small channel, first of all, so I know people won't get this video recommended to them a lot. And I know that some people don't want to watch the whole 7 minutes of me just yapping, so I understand if you click off this video. Doesn't matter to me. But I just wish that, if someone's out there, you could also say your feelings in the comments because I kind of need this. But I I'm really demotivated, and I don't know why. All right, I know a lot of people say that like, oh, you get no motivation, and motivation's like a not a constant feel, right? But I just feel like when everyone says it's being demotivated is bad, like I know, but it's so hard to break out of that cycle, if you know what I mean. Just before we continue, I needed to give some background information because I know some people don't understand what's happening. When I mean I have no school. So where I live right now, what's happening is I have a teacher strike, which means that the teachers aren't actually in school and we don't have school because the teachers and the government have some disagreement that's happening. So as of right now, which I'm recording this on October, ironically, I don't have school, which is quite funny because it's only the second week or the second month that that school should start, and I don't have school. So that basically means that I'm off until the teachers resolve their issue. And so that's what I mean in this video by when I say I don't have school. I'm not. I swear I'm not homeschooled. I just don't have a school to go to right now because of the strike. Anyways, back to the video. So I've been feeling very shitty recently because I literally don't have anything to do, right? Demotivation is a big problem that I deal with for a long time, and it's just about me not having enough motivation to do work most of the time. And I know a lot of people out there also can relate that sometimes motivation just isn't there, and so you don't do work. And I agree because it sucks, and it is so bad to the point where I feel like I'm gonna die from not doing anything. And I get all the motivational YouTube videos that were there before, right? If you know what I mean, like those self improvement YouTubers that go out and say, "Hey guys, motivation is not the fuel to success; it's discipline, and discipline will get you farther than motivation." I agree. Like I do agree that yes, motivation is not the fuel you should be relying on, and discipline. But I feel like for me and some people out there, it's that the problem is discipline and motivation work in harmony. If you have a lot of discipline but absolutely no motivation, you're bound to get a worse result than if you put in motivation and discipline together. Right? Nothing will beat the top effort. If you put motivation and discipline together, you'll always get the best result ever. And I know that for a fact because if, for example, I put an effort into my exams, the marks are pretty good. But if you don't, yeah, they go dropping down, and it sucks. But it's been like this for a long time, and I was thinking like, it will just last for a few days or few like weeks. But it's been like almost a month now, and I still feel like there is nothing that's improved, and it's still the same thing. And I've wanted to make videos as well because this is like my side passion, but I've been pretty demotivated to even like record a video and have like scenes in those videos now because it's just like, first of all, it's just I'm too lazy, and second of all, it's just the intention is also just not there. So I kind of get why demotivation is there, but sometimes it just hurts that you're not doing anything and you're just wasting your time scrolling on social media or something like that. And I wish something would have changed, but I guess not because you kind of have to put in the effort for this. I just think that it is the worst thing ever because it sucks and you don't have anything to do, and you kind of just have to deal with it. I know some people in the videos are gonna cut someone in the comments is gonna go on and say like, hey, I'm also demotivated, but I also work a lot. Like I get you work a lot. It's just it's hard to start working when for most of the time it's just kind of crappy little doing this and that for most of the time. So it sucks. I guess also it's because school was the last like real motivator that I had to really get things done. Like, you see a deadline and you realize, oh, I have to do work and I have to quickly, you know, do do a bunch of this and that. And I realized, like, yeah, you have to still do work now, but it's just there's no thing to really push you to do work. And yes, people will say like, oh, it's because you don't have enough drive. If you're really obsessed with something, then yes, you will do work. And yes, it's probably might be because I'm still not that interested. But it's this is the thing that's been the most interesting thing in my life, if you know what I mean. Because my life up to this point has been really boring. There's nothing big in my life that's ever happened. There's nothing like a huge drama that's ever happened in my life. Maybe in middle school, but that was about it. There's really nothing else in my life, which is just studying and just making these weird videos and just chatting. That's literally all I am. Like I go to very few parties. In fact, I don't. There is no party. And it's just I do nothing else other than these three things. And so this has been the most interesting thing to me. But sometimes it's just yeah, I break and I just don't have that drive because sometimes I just feel like I wish I had an interesting life, right? I wish I had this and that. But I know sometimes that doesn't work, so whatever, right? That's about it. This video is a little bit of the yapping session because I just genuinely had no script for this and I just didn't want to. And yeah, this is probably the most authentic you'll get from me. But I'll be posting a lot more videos later on talking about other stuff if you guys would want to watch those and if I'm motivated. But yeah, that's about it. And I'll see you guys later.